Hey, second grade, it's Miss Kroll here, and today we're going to be working on a comprehension strategy. So, you might be saying, what is comprehension? So, comprehension is being able to understand what we read. So, yes, we want to be fluent readers, we want to read well, but we also want to be able to understand what we're reading. It's not very fun if we're reading a story and we can read it well, but we don't actually understand what's happening in the story. That's why we read things, so we can understand and learn. So today we're going to be talking about a strategy or a way to help us comprehend better. And it's asking and answering questions. So I want you to activate any prior knowledge you have. Think about a time when maybe you've done this, asked a question. I'm sure you all have asked a question before. So asking and answering questions when we're talking about as a comprehension strategy is whenever we're reading and we go, I wonder why, or why is this happening? We ask ourselves a question in our head. As we keep reading, our question might get answered, and that helps us understand what's going on better. So for example, maybe you're reading a story once and it said the character was sad. And maybe you, in your head, you go, I wonder why the character is sad. As you read on, you find out that the character is sad because he lost his favorite toy. So now you know why the character was sad. That was the answer to your question. And that helps you understand the story better because you know the character is sad in the story because he lost his toy. So as we read, it's important for us to be thinking about these things, wondering, why is this happening? What's going on with this? Why is that character doing that? Because as we read, we get those answers, and that helps us to understand what we're reading. So today I have a fun little story for us, and it's called Grandpa's Missing Socks. So what we're going to do is we're going to read through it, and we're going to ask ourselves questions as we read. So the first little bit, I'm going to show you a question that I think of. Then we're going to work on one together, and then I want you to come up with a question for the end. So right now, before we get started on our story, I need you to grab a piece of paper and something to write with. A piece of paper and something to write with. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up what I want your paper to look like. So at the very top of your paper, if you need to pause me first and get those materials, those two things, go ahead. When you're ready, unpause me, and let's have your paper look like this. So I want you to write question at the top and then answer right underneath. Leave a little bit of room, write question, answer, leave a little bit of room, and then question, answer. This is going to be our question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. Go ahead and pause me while you get that started, and when you're ready, unpause me and we will read our story. So I want you to silently follow along as I read out loud. Grandpa's Missing Socks. Grandpa searched the laundry bin and frowned. I can't find my socks, he said. A mystery, Emma and Alex cried. They got their notebooks. I'm going to stop right there because my first thought was, why did they get their notebooks? I'm wondering about that. So I want you on your paper to write, why did Alex and Emma, I want to double check on her name. Why did Alex and Emma grab their notebooks? That's my first thought when I was reading that was, why did they grab their notebooks? Are they writing a story or what are they doing? So go ahead and write that down. Pause me if you need to. But why did Alex and Emma grab their notebooks? As I read, or as we read, let's see if we can find the answer to that. Okay, Grandpa, what do your socks look like? Emma asked. They're blue, Grandpa said. Blue. Alex wrote in his notebook. Where did you last see them? Ooh, I'm going to stop right there. So Alex and Emma are using their notebooks to write the clues down. Oh, so that's why they got their notebook, is to write down the clues since they're trying to solve a mystery. They are writing down the clues. Perfect. So underneath that first question, let's answer that question that we just asked. They are writing down the clues. They are writing down what they find so they can keep track of it. Well, that helps me understand what's going on in the story. Alex and Emma grab notebooks because they're writing down the clues to solve the mystery of where Grandpa's sock is. Go ahead and pause me if you need to finish that. And we're going to keep reading. Whoa, I skipped ahead. I just took them out of the dryer. They should be here. Grandpa pointed at the bin. Alex and I need to search the area. Emma slid her pencil behind her ear. Emma and Alex slowly circled the sofa. I see clothes on the floor, Emma noted. And one is blue. Alex checked it. Oh, it's just my blue glove. Emma bent down for a better look at the clothes on the floor. Her pen fell and rolled under the sofa. Maybe the socks are under the sofa. They looked under the sofa. There were no socks. Emma said. Let's search these clothes on the sofa. Okay. Alex picked up a towel. A shirt was stuck to it. When he peeled them apart, it sounded like ripping paper. Did you hear that? I'm going to stop us right there. I want you guys to think, is there a question that just came to mind? I just had a question that stuck out in my head. I want to know, why did it sound weird when Alex pulled the shirt off the towel? Why did it make a sound? I wonder. So we're going to go ahead and put that for our second question. So on your second question, why did the shirt make a sound when pulled off the towel? Why did the shirt make a sound when pulled off the towel? When Alex pulled that shirt off, why did it make a weird sound? Maybe that has something important to do with our story. We're going to read and find out. Go ahead again if you need to pause me while you copy that. That noise is from static, Grandpa said. Static causes two objects to stick together. Well, that's our answer. The noise is from static, so that's why it made that noise. The noise is from static. So that's why when Alex pulled the shirt off the towel, it made a noise. It was staticky. Have you ever had that staticky noise when you've done that? Maybe with a balloon, or if you shocked someone in an accident? So that answers that question. I wonder if that's going to help tell us where Grandpa's sock is. Let's keep reading. Emma peeled apart more clothes. She looked over at Grandpa, sorting through the clothes. Emma smiled. I know where Grandpa's socks are. You do? Grandpa and Alex asked. Well, I want you guys to think, what's our last question that we could maybe ask? What did Emma just say that she knew where Grandpa's socks are? Well, we don't know yet. So for that last question, where are Grandpa's socks? We need to know. Go ahead and copy this down. Where are Grandpa's socks? Where are Grandpa's socks? Let's read the last little bit and find out. Emma pointed to Grandpa's pants. A blue sock was stuck to the back of one leg. My sock! Grandpa took the sock. And here's the other one. Alex peeled it off another towel. Case solved, Emma said. Grandpa pulled on his socks. My warm feet thank you both. So we figured out that the one sock was stuck on a towel and the one sock was stuck on the back of Grandpa's leg. Grandpa's one sock was stuck on a towel and the other on his leg. So go ahead and copy that down. That answers our questions. So we learn that Grandpa's socks were stuck to a towel and on his leg the whole entire time. Now, asking our questions and answering them, why do you think that they were stuck to his leg? What did we learn from this question? Yeah, that the static was making the laundry stick. So when Grandpa did the laundry, the socks got stuck, one to his leg and one to the towel. So asking these different questions helped us understand the story. So we learned why they needed notebooks, because they were solving mystery, Alex and Emma. We learned why the shirt and the towel were making a noise when they were ripped, because from the static. And then we learned that Grandpa's socks were stuck on a towel and on his other leg from the static. So asking ourselves these questions and answering these questions help us understand what was going on in that story. So I challenge all of you guys, next time you read, you don't always have to write them down, but in your head, I want you to always be asking yourselves questions. As you read, ask yourself, why is this happening? Why does the character feel this way? And then search for those answers in your reading. And that's going to help you comprehend or understand the story that you're reading better. All right, second grade, you guys did awesome today, and I will see you next time.